Hey guys, it's Fancy, and this is part 2 of my response to Malia's mom from YouTube. So, Malia's mom, you had one last statement that you made here at the end, and I wanted to make sure that we address this one specifically, all by its darn little lonesome. So let me grab that for you guys. So, dear, your last statement here was, the detectives did their job and don't need armchair detectives to bog them down with unhinged theories. Anyways, that's my opinion. Too bad it will be deleted. But, oh, no, sweetheart. Not this one. I want all of it out there for everyone to hear exactly what the answers to your questions were. So, let me give you the final breakdown here. The detectives did not do their jobs because they were unable to do their jobs, because they were ordered to stop doing their jobs right after Gypsy Rose Blanchard decided she was going to take a plea deal and Nicholas Godejohn confessed. Those detectives, those ones in Waukesha and the ones that were there in Greene County that were actually detectives and not the first responders who did a bang-up job with the, crime scene over there. Whew. Some great crime scene investigation work there being had. I'd also like to thank the medical examiner for diagnosing a woman dead before you ever saw her body. But hey, what do I know? So let me explain something to you. They were pushing for that death penalty, and it is my opinion, if Gypsy Rose had to stand in front of God, which she will one day, her country, which she is now, right now, 12 members of her peers, no baby, you're looking at your peers, and a judge with the evidence that we have seen in this case, I do believe they could have secured just that, or life in prison like Nick did. And Mr. Patterson, I have questions for you too, sir. Well, lots of them, actually. One last thing. One last little thought here. Mr. Stanfield, you stood up there on the steps of the courthouse and thanked the prosecution for being lenient and accommodating to Gypsy Rose, because if you had to take it to court, you had no defense. But do you remember, when Christy and Claudia and Celeste and Rod and Gypsy and you were all talking about, the two plans? And one plan was if you weren't involved, Gypsy. And the other plan was if you were involved. And it just so happened to be that you needed to go with the plan for you were involved. Do you remember that? I remember that.